going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort, and China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. And in the times that we're in right now, we definitely need to know how the world works. And then also, much love to those who purchased the 3 Kids books, It's Time to Re-Educate. And then also, those who donated to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. Do not forget the New World Order cryptos are in my Patreon. Do not miss out. And then also those who are shopping at both stores, much love to you. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And we saw Bitcoin surge 2.9K in 15 minutes right before the opening of Wall Street. This is definitely going to be a volatile week. We have CME, but then also, guys, we have Ethereum CME micro futures launch on December 6th. So can Ethereum hit 6.5K? No, I don't think so, just because Bitcoin is not where it needs to be at for it to get there. But I definitely see Ethereum getting a small pump. And we know when Ethereum gets a small pump, DeFi gets a pump. So guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have volume, we have Tether, and we have USDC. And then also, guys, the Fed. Do not forget they're manipulating yields. That's the only reason why stocks and cryptos are at where they're at right now. They've admitted, hey, we're going to be taking trillions of dollars and manipulating markets. They said it out their own mouth, guys. It's not like they lied. Just the fact is that the masses don't care. But, guys, we have important news. We have Biden chooses Jerome Powell for second term. And, guys, we know Jerome Powell is going to be the last Fed chair as we know it. We know everything is going to be moved over to blockchain, tokenized. We know when it comes to the United States dollar, it would have ended by the time his term is over. He's transitioning all this over to China. And then, of course, that digital yuan is going to become the world reserve currency and backed by that digital SDR. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you, I wrote about it a long time ago in my New World Order book. Make sure you read it. And then also, guys, make sure we keep an eye on Grayscale. We saw them sell the past few days, but we know coming into CME, they made buys, so therefore they manipulate it so we don't move down. So we definitely going to keep an eye on the Grayscale whale. Anytime you're buying and selling billions, it's going to swing the market. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. Now, we have the U.S. Navy to pilot blockchain-based project to improve medical supplies using IOTEX. Now, guys, this is very important because we're talking about real use cases. But we also know the military always tests new technology first and then bring it to the masses. And we know how important supply chain is to everything we actually do. And that's another reason why VeChain is so important. But we do see why IOTEX has been moving up the rankings. Now we have Southeast Asian financial institutions turn on the Ethereum blockchain. And guys, we know, how many times I've been over it? The emerging markets are leading us into this fourth industrial revolution. They're 10 years ahead. Please check out my Society 5.0 videos. And recently I did a video on Society 5.0. It's called OMG, the Fed Circle and Coinbase to Pump Asian Markets. Make sure you check it out. Now we have crypto lender Celsius increases Bitcoin mining investment by $500 million. And guys, remember, we have billions and billions of dollars being thrown at crypto, not for any reason. We know the Fed didn't print all these trillions of dollars, not for any reason. This is all about building the fourth industrial revolution. Now we have Australian senator says DeFi not going away anytime soon. And guys, we know DeFi is the new banking, but we know the central banks control it and they're not going to let it go. So we know for a fact that the central banks are going to take over DeFi. But we know from the beginning the corporations had already funded these projects anyway and eventually take them over. Only thing we have to do is go back when the internet first started, tech was coming up, and we saw all these small companies get swallowed up, and we only have a few big companies. Same thing goes with anything that we look across the board. We see the New World Order owns because they funded it at the beginning. And then lastly, guys, we have Just Buy It. We have Nike wants to bring sneakerheads into the metaverse. And guys, when we look at the actual gaming industry, we see how they're putting in the brainwashing for these virtual goods. So eventually they're going to want virtual Nikes instead of the real Nikes that go on their feet, especially if they're not leaving their home. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books, It's Time to Re-Educate. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Cryptoteacher stock channel, Cryptoteacher stocks. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming, while everybody's sitting at home, get their own stocks to see where the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.